Welcome to Real Talk with Sean, everybody. This afternoon, I have the pleasure of speaking with Miss Andrea, who is physically disabled. Thank you so much for accepting my invite and joining me, Andrea. I really appreciate you and the fact that you accepted my invite.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me, Sean.
Absolutely. Before I even ask my first question, I want to let you know how strong I think you are for sharing your life with us online, your ups, your downs, your highs, and your lows. I think that that's a very strong thing to do because not everybody can get in front of the camera and show the real to people. So I really think that you're a very strong woman for that.
I enjoy share my story and my strength, how strong I am.
That's right. I love it. Hey, I love that. The fact that
And
you
I love getting
strong
messages from people saying how strong I am. So
and
or
always remember that because you're very strong. Listen, I believe that, it's one thing to deal with the physical ailments or what we go through from a physical standpoint, but how you handle it up here matters most. And the fact that you can still smile and keep pushing forward and look to the future, that's really big. So just like others that commend you and say how strong you are, I completely 100% agree. You're very strong.
thank you.
Very welcome. So tell us the name of the disease or the disability rather.
It's most people call it FA, but it's Friedreichs Ataxia.
Okay.
So in short, FA.
Okay. All right.
It's a neuromuscular genetic
Oh,
progressive disease
so it
that affects balance. That's the main issue.
so it affects the balance mainly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. And I heard you say it was genetic. So were you born with it?
So I was born with it, but it's my mom had one gene and my dad had the other one. So when I came, I had both, and I
Wow.
got the disease from them.
Ah.
I started showing symptoms till I was 2, I think. My doctor said at 2 my my heart started getting sick. That was my first symptom.
Your heart started getting sick. So that was the first symptom. Did they
I got
immediately, you said what?
I got cardiomyopathy.
Okay, okay. And when your heart, when they started to see the signs from your heart, is that when they diagnosed you with FA, or did you have to go
No, I
through?
was diagnosed until I was 5.
Oh, okay. So over the time period from 2 until 5, when you were diagnosed, there were just several different things that started to happen that led them to diagnosing you with FA.
Yeah, FA is it's often compared to being drunk. So,
Wow. I can,
so it's balance issues, it's coordination, um, it's my slurry speech.
okay. Okay. I can see what you're saying as far as how they would compare it to that once you mentioned your slurry speech and the balance issues. Okay. Is
Yeah, so I was lucky that my mom's a doctor, so she
ah
started noticing stuff. Like
that's really good. You
my
had help.
back, yeah, my back, it was getting crooked when I was younger, and my mom noticed that
Wow, wow.
and started
So
sending me to doctors, and then I would start to stumble, and you know how little kids, little brothers or sisters, when one's trying to raise the other one, they say like whoever gets there first is rotten egg, or gets there last. I mean,
wow, wow.
I
So
would always fall. I would always fall down.
So you were walking at first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. And when did at what age did you lose your ability to walk?
11.
11. And as far as you walking again, what are you being told about that? Is there a chance that you will walk again? Now we're going to keep that you can walk again or you will, but as far as the medical, from a medical standpoint, what are they saying?
I think there is not a chance that I'll be able to walk again, like independently.
Okay.
I might be able to walk with a walker, but and with a lot of therapy, but um alone, no.
Okay. And tell me why. Why is that what the doctors are saying, that there's no chance that you'll ever walk from a medical standpoint without a walker?
Well, FA is progressive, so it just keeps going. I keep getting worse.
Okay.
And my spinal fusion, when I was 14, I got a spinal fusion, and which is my spine getting crooked on one side, so it's called scoliosis.
Okay. Now, when you said a spinal fusions, for those who don't know
And
what,
those are two rods on each side of the spine, and one of the rods snapped in July.
you said it snapped.
Hmm.
What? Well, wow. Now, how did that happen? I mean, is that normal? I would like to think it isn't.
Well, the doctor said, I saw a couple doctors, and one doctor said it does happen, but it was more possible because FA is neuromuscular disease, so my muscles, they're always working. So they just kept pushing my rod.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. And so eventually, by the muscles, like you said, constantly working, they were pushing or putting pressure on the rod, which
Mhm.
at some, of course, over time, it has snapped the rod.
So since I need the surgery to replace that rod, that would be another reason for me to not be able to walk again.
Okay. All right. All right. And as far as the rod snapping, what are they going to do? I mean, I know, like you just said, you need surgery for that. Is that something that is scheduled, or what's going on with that?
Well, I have an appointment at UCI, well, a medical place, the 13th, so we don't know yet, but I do need surgery to replace it.
Wow. Are you in physical pain constantly?
I would say that if I'm like sitting down for a little bit or laying down, I'm okay.
Mm,
But if I sit up and I'm in my chair for a lot longer time, I'm in pain. I'm tired. I'll be fine for a couple hours, but then I get tired.
wow. Wow. How long did you have the back rod before it snapped?
2014.
So that's not a long time, but I guess with the muscles constantly working. So when we say the muscles are constantly working, they're constantly swelling up, like you're having muscle spasms, or
Muscle spasms, and I do twitch a lot when I sleep.
you said you do what?
I twitch. My legs twitch.
Oh, okay. And that's from the muscles, of course, right? Or nerves. That could be nerves as well.
Yeah.
Wow, wow. So now you go to the doctor. I know I saw that you said you had went to the doctor and the doctor basically stepped his leg in the room, didn't really examine you and just said, we're
Yeah,
gonna,
he didn't even come in the room.
that's really bad. And I saw that, I think it was your sister speaking that said something about insurance. Why do you, or I mean, I don't know if you feel the same way, that were her words, but I'm pretty sure you may agree with that. Why do you feel like insurance plays I do agree first and foremost with the insurance, but do you feel like the doctor really didn't even care, like about what you were really going through? The fact that he just said, oh, okay, we're just going to send you to pain management.
I don't, I don't think he did because I know I need surgery. So if he's sending me to pain management, that's not good.
No, it's not. I mean, let's do what needs to be done to give this young lady the best quality of life that she can have. And in my opinion, I mean, sorry, there's a car going by. Unless otherwise, stated, that, the surgery would mess something else up, I don't see why they would just send you to pain management as opposed to changing or fixing the rod. I just don't really understand that. And I saw that you mentioned somewhere about loose screws as well. So the rod snapped, and then there are also loose screws that are there.
There are three loose screws that they also got loose because of my muscles and nerves always working. So they just kept buzzing my screws.
So going through all of this, I'm pretty sure it has had to affect you in some type of way from a mental aspect. How do you deal with that part and still get online, still sit here before me and be the happy young lady that we see?
Well, it did affect me by being less independent by because I was in pain. I wasn't able to go to the bathroom alone by myself
Mhm.
or get in bed by myself. So that did affect me because I couldn't go out without someone.
Right.
But I think that my friends that are going through the same thing as me, they and talking to them, that really helped me see that there's no reason for me to be sad.
Hey, I love that. I love that. So there is a community of friends that you have that have similar disabilities or the same.
Yeah, there's an FA community
Ah,
and we they organize rides, bicycle rides, and we organize gatherings. And the friends I've made, we try to go out. We try to go to Disney or
that's right.
So
That's right. And I think that's a good thing because knowing that there are other, we already know that, there are others that have similar disabilities or similar issues that one may have. But I think meeting or having that community of people to keep each other uplifted, because we all get down, even if you don't have a disability, people go through things, but to have someone there saying, hey, we got to keep living. Let's make the best of what we do have and keep pushing forward. So I think that's really good. And I'm actually glad that you found a community of friends that, can keep you uplifted. Now I see, and I know from seeing you online that you have a very strong family that rallies with you. I think that's awesome because I mean having that family support to let you know we got your back is very important. So I want to, if your family ever sees this, I want to commend you all as well because I mean I know that it's hard on everybody, so to have that love and support in your corner from your family first, that really matters. And so I want to give you all kudos, and you have a very nice young lady that I see before me. Um, so what about I also saw that are you dating? Yeah, I'm gonna ask that. I saw you with the young man online, a handsome young man. Is that your boyfriend or you're dating?
We're talking.
Awesome, awesome. Does he have FA as well, or he has?
Yeah.
Oh, he has FA as well.
Yeah. So he's a part of the community or my friends that we talk every day. So
That
he's a part of why I'm not sad by what I'm going through.
that is so good. That is so good. That's important to have. Not only a male companion that is interested in you, the fact that he's being positive in your life and telling you, keep on going. Don't get down. Don't give up. Just keep pushing forward. And keep living. Because I mean, there's a lot of life left to live. You're still young, so I think that's really good. Now, what about as far as school? How was that? How did you feel when you were in school? Did you go to a regular public or private school?
I went to college, community college
Okay.
after high school,
Awesome.
and I went online because of COVID.
Okay. Okay.
But I would say I couldn't take English classes online anymore because on my computer it would all be online, so it would be a lot of typing,
Okay.
and I got tired because of FA.
Yeah. Yeah. So it affects all of your muscles.
Yeah, FA gives another symptom would be extreme fatigue.
Mm,
So it was good that it was online because I would do stuff at my own pace, but it was tiring in another way.
right. Right. That's really good. I mean, you finished and you finished the community college, right?
Well, I'm still doing it.
Okay. Don't stop. Just like you said, do it at your pace. And
I'm just doing like one course per semester for now.
that's good. I mean, because you can only do what you can do. And eventually you'll have that degree. Keep pushing forward, please. So now, after you get the surgery, let's say you're going to get this surgery. They're going to fix that rod. You all need to fix the rod.
They
And
better.
and so what would be the quality? Tell me from the time the rod has snapped and before it snapped, what has changed as far as your physicalness? Like what would fixing the rod help with?
I stopped doing therapy, so I did progress a lot now because of my broken rod. I'm not doing therapy right now, so I'm gonna go back when I get it done.
Good, good. And doing the physical therapy, what does that help with? Tell me what that helped you with.
Well, it's aquatic, physical, and occupational therapy,
Okay.
and that helped me get my muscles stronger, so I would be able to stand and
Mhm.
transfer by myself and
Okay.
be able to do more stuff with my hands because of the occupational.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. And so prior to the rod snapping, you had more use of your hands, at least from your upper body. You had at least the hands where you could transfer yourself and do
And
things.
I was stronger. My legs were stronger.
So the legs were stronger as well.
Yeah,
Oh, so so you lost all of that once the rod snapped. It has gone, it's depleted.
because it hurts whenever I try to stretch my legs. So I'm not, I haven't stand in a while. So that made me progress a lot.
Okay, okay. Wow, man. So I know that so on the 13th you'll go. Please keep me updated. Wait, I'm gonna check back.
Of course, on
Yeah, because
TikTok.
I want to know what the doctor says on the 13th. And now after I post your video, others are gonna want to know, hey, what happened on the 13th? Because we, and y'all follow her. we want to make sure that they get the surgery so that you can have the best quality of life, with the rod, fixed, and you can get that mobility back that you had and be able to move your arms more and transfer yourself, from your chair to wherever else, from your bed to your chair, or, at a table or anywhere, and get back into physical therapy. I think the aquatic therapy is probably the best because, I mean, that's like a full body. Like you get everything when you're in the water. It helps your entire body.
Yeah, that's what my neurologist says, that aquatic therapy is the best for FA.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Keep pushing forward and staying the positive woman you're being. I love it. I mean, it's just one more person telling you. I know you already have a community, but now I'm part of it. So, please stay strong and keep fighting. And do me a favor and tell everybody, y'all follow her and let's keep up with her and watch her progress. Things are going to get better. So tell everybody your TikTok information, your Instagram information, and where they can find and follow you.
My TikTok and Instagram is at Andrea Garcia AO. They're both the same.
Okay.
And that's it. What else? My Facebook.
No problem. Now, before I let you go, I just have one last question for you. Will you promise me to always spread peace and love in this world?
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I always say to everybody, if all of us say yes to that question, then hey, we're going to turn out at some point, we're going to have a better world, where people accept each other and there's no bullying and I mean, we can't get rid of it all. But if the majority of us are good, then hey, we're living in a better world.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much.